Have you ever been told not to judge a book by its cover? It's a great phrase to remember when meeting new people, but it doesn't necessarily hold true to making a good first impression with a potential employer. This presentation will show women how to use your appearance to appeal to potential employers. My name is Samantha Oder, and I am a substitute teacher and a full-time online student. I have had to dress professionally for interviews, past jobs, and my current position. I've also had to dress professionally for work conferences and other work-related events. Let's start off by talking about cleanliness and grooming. Cleanliness starts with a shower. It seems like an obvious thing to state, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it. A shower makes you fresh and clean, and most people start their day with a shower anyway, so why wouldn't you start an interview like that? The next area I'd like to talk about are your nails. Your nails need to be clean and trimmed. A lot of women use polish on their nails, and that's fine as long as the polish complements the outfit. You don't want to have bright, crazy nails going into an interview, especially when you go to shake the interviewer's hand. The next area I'd like to talk about is your hairstyle. You want to style your hair out of your face because during the interview, you don't want to be constantly fidgeting with your face and your hands at your head. So you want to make sure that you style it appropriate way but out of your face. The next area is makeup. Makeup needs to be natural and it needs to highlight your face. You want to be recognizable and you just want to make sure that you don't look like a clown. Another area to look at for grooming is your perfume. Perfume is a good way to complete your grooming and cleanliness, but you need to make sure that it's not too overwhelming because that will be distracting to the interviewer. The next area we will look at is what you're actually wearing during the interview. Most people would say to research the company you're interviewing for and decide how formal or casual the situation would be. I say it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. So I'm going to give you some examples of what I would choose to wear during any kind of interview situation. The first is a pantsuit. A black, navy, or gray pantsuit is one of the best options you can have. You want to make sure that your slacks are neatly pressed and that you have a professional blouse or sweater underneath. You also want to make sure that your pantsuit isn't too tight because you want to be comfortable and you want to be modest. Another good thing for the pantsuit is to make sure that you do choose a conservative color. You don't want to have bright or flashy colors on your pantsuit. Another good choice would be a skirt suit. And if you choose the skirt route, you want to make sure that your skirt hits right above your knee, at your knee, or below your knee. For a skirt suit, pantyhose or tights really polish off your look. And I also recommend that the skirt suit be in more conservative colors and that it is not too tight. For shoes, I would recommend black or nude pumps. I think that's the best option. But if you're not comfortable wearing heels, you could go ahead and go with some black or nude flats. Whatever's most comfortable for you because you don't want to be walking into the interview all wobbly and unstable. And then the last area I'd like to look at is your accessories. If you choose to wear accessories, I would recommend just some basic earrings, nothing too big or flashy, and then a nice watch really kind of pulls your outfit together. The last area I would like to talk about is your interactions and expressions. I think that really has something to do with your appearance. So when I always think about being fully dressed, you're never fully dressed without a smile. So make sure when you go into the interview, you're smiling, you look happy. The smiling has a lot to do with, it shows how confident you are and comfortable you are in the situation that you're in. And then the next area would be a firm handshake. You want to make sure that you greet your interviewer with a firm handshake because it's just another way to show confidence. You want to make sure the handshake isn't too light because that'll give a negative impression, and don't shake the interviewer's hand too hard because that'll show that you're too aggressive and that also leaves a negative impression. A handshake is another way to show that you're confident with yourself and your abilities. And then lastly, eye contact. Eye contact is very important. You want to make sure that you look your interviewer in the eye when they greet you, and obviously through the entire interview process. So, let me leave you with this. If you are a book on a shelf, will your appearance be appealing enough for someone to take a closer look?